Costa del Sol, the Spanish Gold Coast, an international playground celebrated for tranquil beaches, luxury hotels, and storybook towns. Enticing and alluring Costa del Sol's 240 miles of coastline basks in the Mediterranean sun. The region's 8th century Moorish villages meet the sea along what Spaniards have long called the Andalusian coast.
Even in Christmas you can play. You can do golf, every sport you want.
Golf is the sport of choice on the coast. There are 17 courses here, many of them designed by such renowned architects as Robert Trent Jones. Not surprisingly, Costa del Sol is often called Costa del Golf. But you don't have to be a Palmer or a Nicklaus to play on these greens. We asked one traveler what his golf handicap was.
Too much. Golf is my handicap. 20 to be exact.
Puerto Banús, a world-class harbor in Costa del Sol. Oversized yachts, pedal boats, sailboats, and windsurfers can all be rented. Landlubbers can hit the shore for deluxe shopping sprees and casual cafes. The Mediterranean Sea lures many from the stress of big city living, a chance to get away from it all.
Living on a boat outdoors and in the kind of climate that we've chosen, which is in the Mediterranean, it is just that much more easy to be fit or to be healthy than we have found when we've been living ashore in England. Well, the whole thing is really contained in the name, and that is the Costa del Sol, and that is basically, it is the Sunshine Coast, and here the weather is better than most other parts of Spain, and we've lived not only in other parts of Spain, we've lived in other parts of the Mediterranean. The weather, by and large, here is very good most of the time. It's not perfect, but it's about as perfect as you can get.
You can play in the other courts, so they are not like one.
Manolo Santana, a Wimbledon champion, heads his own luxury tennis club in Marbella. From tournaments to instruction, Santana offers everything a tennis player could hope for.
I think here in Marbella we usually have a good weather, so the people, they play a lot of tennis and they play outside, and it's kind of a relaxing place. So they come in, the young people, we have the tennis school now, they're playing there for 9 months, and then the people, they live here, the people, they come here for tourists. So I think it's the ideal place to do exercise and playing outside, which is not easy to find a place like that in Spain.
This is the first mosque they have built in Spain.
No one has done more to put Costa del Sol on the map than Prince Alfonso van Hohenlohe, the founder of the Marbella Club. 40 years ago, his father sent him to Spain to purchase property for the family. Back then, all of Costa del Sol was lined with primitive fishing villages, and the land was cheap.
The first time I came was in 1946, and my father and I would decide to build a house for the family. Then the house for the family wasn't big enough for all our guests, so this was where the Marbella Club is today, was a small farmhouse. And I told my father, don't you mind that I build this farmhouse and make a small motel? This year it's going to be 35 years that it exists, and maybe it's one of the most celebrated hotels in Spain. And we have created, there's now about 17 golf courses within 45 minutes from here, and they're building another 17 more because it's so much successful. It's the only place you can play golf in wintertime. And then we have also about 5 marinas with over 2,000 or 3,000 sailing boats. For motorboating, it's a very open sea and you need big boats. But for sailing, you always have this very equalized breezes between the Atlantic and the Mediterranean. There's a song which is called Viva España. We call it Viva Marbella, and the people will come here. I've never seen anybody come here and not come back again.